Now, Donald Trump has celebrated his 100th day in office with a campaign-style rally in Michigan and a warning to communist radical left judges for trying to seize his power, warning that and adding that nothing will stop him. The president also served up the spectacle of a video of Venezuelan immigrants sent from the U.S. to a notorious prison in El Salvador, accompanied by Hollywood-style music and roars of approval from the crowd. He also boasted of his progress on immigration, China, and energy prices. How was it? Has it been?
Hey, thank you for having me.
How was it? Has it been?
Hey, thank you for having me. I just want to use a jingle called by Dr. Pepper, which is one of the soda makers in America. And that jingle goes exactly what the doctor ordered. This is exactly what those of us who supported him expected, and he's delivering. In fact, he's doing it beyond our own minimum expectation. And percentage-wise, it's 100 days into a 4-year term, so we haven't even gotten started. But at least in this 100 days, he's been able to do what, show the world that if you believe in yourself and if you love your country, every president should love their country. This is what we can get. We're going to negotiate. Countries are coming around and seeing the purpose of what he's doing, and they want to make a deal. They want to cut a deal. It's always about cutting a deal. So in America, the feeling is good. We're seeing certain things moving in the right direction, and we'll see what happens. Again, 100 days into a 4-year term, the percentage is very, very minuscule. We are very confident.
But Mr. Okpa, remember, that CNN poll, that showed that just about 48% of Americans actually think that President Trump is doing what he was elected to do. What does that speak? It does appear that, those who actually voted him, some of them are surprised about the things he's doing.
Well, you mentioned the media organization CNN. What does CNN stand for? It's a corrupt, network.
That's a huge allegation, Mr. Ejike Okpa. I believe there are certain things that will turn out that would be in support of, but this doesn't seem to sit well with you, and you think you should call them corrupt.
No, because the thing is, if you look at the rating of CNN, if you look at, most people don't watch it in America. I haven't watched CNN in 10 years.
That's you as an individual, Mr. Okpa. Let's just speak, yes.
So, yeah. No, what I'm saying is that when you look at their overall standing among news organizations that are like them, so they are at the bottom of it, and because of the way they lean on their news and what it is they try to report, most people are not pleased with CNN. Of course, when you have a president that has done things the way he has done it, most other presidents haven't. You're going to have reaction either from his own party people or across. But the thing is, again, remember what I said, is in 100 days into a 4-year term. So we're just getting started. He's going to make mistakes. There are things he's going to pull back on. But on the most important thing, which is immigration and the tariff issues, and he is getting good result.
You just said he's going to make mistakes, Mr. Okpa. You just said he's going to make mistakes. For someone who is back for a second term in office, shouldn't he be aware of what the challenges are and how to handle them head on? When you talk about mistakes, should that be permissible at this point?
Well, look, every human being is not a machine. Even a machine, when you program it, it doesn't turn around and do exactly what you want. First time in office, he took a break and came back. In fact, this is even better because after 4 years, he was able to reflect on himself and the things he did right or wrong, and he's bouncing back. He wasn't this ferocious, in his first term. But again, what I'm saying is that's kind of, polls are polls. At the end of the day, just like when he was running, people said he wasn't going to win, and he won. And he not only did he win, he won in the areas that they say he wasn't going to win. So the job of the president is not a glamorous job. This is not a love affair. This is actual heavy lifting. And when you're doing that, there are people who, either because of they have been very comfortable doing things a certain way, they're going to get offended. So all we try to do, or what he's trying to do, is to trim the fat from the meat, so we can have a lean, cuisine. We have to have something that is healthy for us. America needs to be healthy. Without America, a lot of things are going to go wrong in the world. And, CNN, excuse the way I've described them, that's what I think and that's what I believe is going to emerge stronger.
Ejike Okpa is Global Affairs Analyst. Thank you for talking to us on World Now.
Well, thank you for having me.